I make a little bit of a change in my voice, but they put a filter on in post-production after the fact. So I have no idea if it's going to be like really strong or really like, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes the radio filter is like really noticeable and sometimes it's only a little bit noticeable. That's up to them if they decide after the fact. Oh, we're going to go one question per person because I want to give everybody a chance.
You guys, if you don't get to ask a question, we're going to be at our tables at like 2:30ish, and you can get things signed and whatever. And also, if you have a quick question, we'll try and answer that table.
Right. Oh boy, we'll see.
This is a great question. The question was, do they animate it before we go into the voice booth, and how does that affect our character? The answer is no. They animate everything after. And what is so incredible is our animators are so good. They take our inflections like down to tiny little mannerisms and they inflect them. And they also craft visual jokes that aren't on the page. They're very smart. There's like some of my favorite Charlie lines are where they do something with her eyes when they look like they're about to explode out of her head. And like, yeah, my inflection is like that, but the reason you laugh at that line is because of the way they animated it. So oftentimes if you're watching the show and you laugh really hard, part of it's us, but take a look at the animation. I promise it's because they figured out how to animate it to make it even funnier. And that's the thing I had never experienced before until I did this show. Like the animators making our work look even better.
Crazy. They do have cameras when they're watching us, right?
They
like
did.
Our physicality.
I don't think they did in season 1. In season 2, we had cameras filming us, so they might use some of our movements. But in season 1, no, they just had our audio, and that's why I was so impressed.
And not being able to see it ahead of time is actually incredibly freeing, right? What it means is that we can sort of go wild. We can ad lib, and stretch things out, slow things down, or speed things up however we want, and give them a bunch of different options, and then trust that